try this one more time. So this is my first YouTube video. My name is CryinMo, and I'm going to do a Let's Play series from Minecraft. And I am going to use the word everybody, even though I know nobody's watching this. Because that just feels good. It makes me feel good like I'm talking to someone else. We're going to call this CryinMo's LP. We're going to use the naming convention that my favorite YouTuber Etho uses. He uses Etho's World, I think. So we'll do CryinMo's LP. And we are going to do a couple of custom things here. So the seed is one that I thought worked out pretty good. We're going to turn cheats off. Now I did do customizations, and some of these may cause you right off the bat to not want to watch my show. The dungeon count is normally, it defaults at 7, and I ramped it up. I'm going to ramp it up to 30. And the reason for that is I simply, dungeons are rad, right? Because the first rule of this LP is going to be following one of Etho's rules, which is make the game fun for you. Make it the way that makes it fun for you to play. And one of the things that makes it fun for me to play is not having to sort of spend all of my time trying to find resources, because let's face it, man, we don't have all the time in the world. The next thing that I'm going to do, people are probably going to be very upset by, but I'll kind of explain my reasoning, but it doesn't matter. You're right, this is not vanilla. I'm changing something here that's not the default settings, and if you don't like it, that's cool. I totally understand it. And you don't have to watch. It's cool. So the diamond ore normally spawns, defaults at one spawn try per whatever, however, I don't know what that means, but it tries once to spawn 8 diamonds. I'm going to ramp that up to 4. Now I've tested this, and what it does is it does ramp it up. I will find diamonds a little easier. They won't be terribly easy to find, but it will be easier than 1. And the reason I'm doing this is because it just, again, to spend a little bit less time carving out blocks looking for diamonds in order to create tools, whereas I want to really get to the building of things. So I do want to do some mining. That's great. I'll still have to do all the regular mining for everything, and again, you'll see diamonds don't, it's not like they're going to fill the world up or anything. They will be marginally less rare. And then the other thing that I did is I'm messing with the terrain generation. And this is another reason that sort of ramping up the diamonds a little bit isn't really that big of a deal, because as you'll see, there's a lot more land mass in this sort of, this world is basically an amplified world. It's just got that I am using some settings that I very specifically did some tests. I did a lot of tests of world generations to find some settings that created the type of terrain that I enjoy, that I think is visually very cool. But that does also make it harder to get around in. It generates more mobs, stuff like that. So this screen and this screen are the same. It's just here you have sliders, and here you have where you can input specific amounts. And so I changed the height scale from the default, and I changed the upper limit scale to 3000 from the default, and I changed the height stretch. The default is 12, and I changed it to 2. And again, these are all through trial and error to try to get these sort of terrain that I think is really awesome. So yeah, so you can use all these settings to create your own world. So here we go. We've called it CryinMo's LP, and yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna generate a world, and we're probably gonna die quickly because I'm not a super good gamer. I think my strength in Minecraft, if I have any strengths at all, is maybe interior design, and not necessarily interior design insofar as creating furniture or stuff like that, but maybe just mixing and matching block types for decoration and for builds. Talking and playing a game at the same time is actually pretty difficult for me, but I'm just going to try it. I don't have any idea if I'm going to be entertaining or not, but I would probably bet on not being entertaining, so you might want to just, not bother watching, because who knows how fun this is going to be for you. It's obviously going to be fun for me because I'm playing the game, but I have no idea if it's going to be fun for you. I'd like to try to make it fun, but I could easily fail at that, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do here. So as you can see, I haven't even looked around yet. So we started here. I saw pigs. Oh, there's the terrain I was talking about. Let me do one thing here. Did this thing, let's go to hard. We'll lock that. Yep. And sensitivity is at 60. And another thing is I am using Optifine. And in Optifine, I have it optimized for higher frame rates and stuff, a little smoother action. But I also have I have rain and snow currently turned off. I love the snow. The rain makes it a little difficult to record videos in, according to other YouTubers that I've seen, so I currently have it off. We'll turn it on for now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so... Oh, look at that. We got ourselves an apple. Let's take that. All right. We want to get ourselves some lunch here. So let's make something to harvest some pig meat with. But first we're going to... Let's make a pick. And so we'll grab some cobble so we can make a sword and maybe an axe. Actually, we'll just make an axe because now this is 1.9.2 and axes are really decent combat weapons now. There's no point in making a bunch of wooden tools and stone tools. You know, we're going to get down to smelting some iron as soon as possible because, again, this is 1.9.2, the combat update, and we are playing on hard mode, and you're going to see me die a lot of times. So, you know, creepers are the bane of my existence. Skeletons are really super cool and a super pain in the butt fighting wise. So I have a couple of rules for this world, for this Let's Play. Other than that, it will be a vanilla setup, a vanilla version of Minecraft. One major rule that I'm going to let you in on right now is I'm going to reserve the right for a one-time use of the set world spawn attribute, which would be this, set world spawn. And of course we can't use that right now, but I'll show you later when we are going to use it how we will do that. And the reason for that is we will, once we pick a place that we want to create our base in, we will want to make our spawn chunks centered on that area. That facilitates keeping farms running, keeping certain redstone machinery working. That's let's make a shovel too, I guess. So that's why we'll want to move the spawn chunks, because right now the spawn chunks are here where we spawn basically, right? But this isn't necessarily where we want to create our base. Look at that awesome terrain over there. That's, I mean, this is just the start of it, okay? You can see it's starting to generate, but we're not over there. The render distance is too short. I'm at 14, but come here, you. Give me your lunch, thank you. Let's do this real quick. We'll make a furnace, and we'll cook our lunch. And let's put that there. Only 6 pieces of meat. Okay. All right, so there are a couple other things in the world rules I'll let you know, and I'll talk about real quick while lunch is cooking. And we're going to make very specific limited use of the spectator mode, which is game mode 3. As an example, in Etho's world, he uses the X-ray machine bug where he sort of pistons a TNT block into his head so that he can see underground and see where are areas he needs to light up for his mob farms in order to maximize the drop rate for his mob farms, and we will need to do the same thing. So instead of, you know, jamming a TNT block into our head, we can use the spectator mode, which they implemented in the game itself. And look at that, isn't that awesome? Does it look great? This is the kind of terrain I was talking about. I'm kind of getting off topic here. Let me jump back into the spectator mode real quick. So we'll use that for very, very limited and very specific points, and I'll be, you know, clear about when we're going to use it. For example, when we set up a witch hut farm, which we will most certainly be doing at some point, setting a witch hut farm for the drops there, we will definitely have to use spectator mode to find all the caves to light up, as well as the surface area that we have to light up in order to maximize the spawn rate for the witches. And it's just something you have to do, otherwise the farms will not work well at all. So instead of using X-ray machines, we will use spectator mode just for those purposes and only from specific points of view, because you have to clear a very large area for the witch huts. Okay, so look at this. This is the terrain that I was talking about. I really love these giant arches and this overhangs, some floating islands is kind of cool, sort of fantasy based, right? It's kind of like playing Lord of the Rings or whatever. These overhangs cause, during the day, a lot more spawning areas for mobs because there's no skylight underneath. And so a lot more mobs will be spawning in the world. The world is amplified, so there's a lot more spawning areas up the sides. All the stair stepping and everything creates more areas for spawning. So in general, this world will be a little bit more difficult to game in. The reason I started the Let's Play series in this type of a world is, number one, I really visually like it. I think it's really awesome. And number two is the elytra. I think the inclusion of the elytra now in the game will make this terrain much more fun to play in and sort of give us an object to do. So we have to go and get elytra as soon as possible. We have to get ender pearls as soon as possible because we will need them. We will also do things like go onto the roof of the nether. That's just something we will do. If you think that's cheating or whatever, you're probably right. I have no idea, but we will do it all in survival mode, using the, exploiting the bugs basically in the game to get us on the roof of the nether to make the gold farm and the gas farm, to get those drops, because gold is a necessary item, because I like to make a lot of minecart tracks. Also, I like to go vegetarian at some point in the game, and golden carrots I think are one of the best foods in the game, but you need a lot of gold for that. Anyway, so those are just a couple of things that we want to go over. So the goal of this LP, other than killing pigs for lunch, is just so you know, like where I'm coming from. What I want to do with the game is I want to learn more about the game itself. I've been playing for a year and a half. My girlfriend Kira introduced me to Minecraft, and it was version 1.8. Come here, dude. Wow, man, I kind of wanted that pork cutlet there. Okay, it's turning to be night, and that means we are in vast danger. Come here. And if there are any eggs here, it would be nice to pick up eggs, but of course there are no eggs. Come on, man. Give me an egg, dude. Okay, no eggs. Well, we could make a pit for these chickens to come into real quick here. So we are going to have to go hide here in a second, because this is not going to be good for anybody, especially me. There are going to be mobs all over this place. I don't know what. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to leave because we're just doomed. Like, there's just no way. I'm not prepared. I'm not set up. Trying to talk and start an LP series is just not an optimal way to start a game. Give me that sword. Come here. Come here, guys. There we go. So at least we got some chickens in there. We'll hopefully get some eggs overnight. Maybe we can keep working here for a little bit, and I can keep talking through the night. I know it's like super dark. I don't have any torches, which is actually a good point. I should maybe make a couple of torches so people can see what I'm doing. And I've been running these so far just because I wanted to go over those few basic things, talk about what the gameplay would be, what this Let's Play series is sort of focused on, which is building and having fun. Try not to die too many times. I guess I'm going to try to set up a little home base. I do want to explore the world more, the terrain, to find a place that we can sort of start setting up camp. I don't know about doing it down here for now, but it's an interesting cave over there. There's probably mobs in there because we've been standing outside of it, and mobs generate 24. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just a little walkthrough. So we could do this for ourselves right now. There we go. So window, so baby zombies can come kill us. That's always fun. I'll leave one down. I don't know really why I do that. So I can see them, cut them out, cut their feet out. All right, we'll lock ourselves in. Oh, look, we can get some arrows and some bones. Maybe we need to do that. Man, skeletons are tough in this. The beginning of the game, skeletons are pretty tough. I don't have any armor. We need to go down. We need to find some iron is what we need to do. The other thing I was going to do, and I'll do it so that in IRL, when I place this game overnight, I will build we'll build a fishing shack. Found ourselves a ravine, which is probably good. Wow. Dark in there, deep. I don't know. I am probably not prepared to go spelunking at this point. Put our eggs in there. This stuff we can do here is just jump down in the water. I gotta remember I have no armor on it because I forget that so easily. Oh, there's some iron. gotta be some spiders down here. Let's go get this. Oh, man, we need some depth strider boots right away. Right away, we need depth strider boots. Dude, and I gotta mark. I get lost really easily. I'm not a good spatially oriented person. So I need to always take pictures and mark things and have coordinates, because, yeah. Okay. Come on. Bring me the iron. Let's do this here. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll jump down. Whoa. Get, more ladders here. Alright, we'll finish the ladder place up there, so we can get up back to our little spot where I put chests that I said I wasn't going to put chests. But anyway, it's just a good spot to camp out. Alright, let's make some stairs. You're like, dude, it's getting to be like a permanent castle. You're making stairs already. Yeah, I know. We're not going to live here, trust me. I just like things to be ergonomic. Let's put in some. We got some of this. Do we have any of these? Yes, we do. 6 of them. Wow, that's not a lot, is it? Alright, we'll go down and look for some more. Yeah, and spiders. We got to get a hold of some spiders. Oh, we need depth strider. We just need it. Oh, I don't actually have a pick. But we could go put some lights. Oh, look at that. Oh. Okay, there we go, the axe. Oh man, these guys are nuts. Oh, I'm lucky he fell. He was wounded. So you guys can leave comments. I'll try to respond to comments. You know, if you feel like spending time commenting on anything, ask questions or whatever. You guys can share ideas or anything with me as well in the comments. Good. Let's do this. Okay, of course we're gonna make one of these, which is everybody's seen. Yep. Okay, let's go grab some more stuff. I'll take you there, buddy. I'll come and get you. Oh, shoot. I do not have armor or anything on. That's probably going to hurt me. Ooh, yeah. All right, well, we got it. Good. Whoa. Well, look at that there. Emeralds? We don't need emeralds at all. We need diamonds. I guess we'll take the emerald. So yeah, we're down here at level 11. I seem to have... Oh, look at... Okay, whoa. Creatures? Oh, mineshaft. This is spiders. Alright. Oh, diamonds. This is going to be dangerous. Dangerous. I'm not... Okay, where is it? Where is it? Come on, give me the weapon. Okay, yeah, this is pretty awesome. Let's take a little screen snap here. Okay, so we found ourselves an abandoned mine shaft. How fortunate are we? Okay, and there's emeralds all over the place. So we're in Extreme Hills, right? Right? Yep, Extreme Hills Plus. Okay. Oh, dude, did we just walk over this? And there's a minecart? Wow. Look at loot, all kinds of... Run away. Oh gosh. Oh. All right. So you see how good of a gamer I am there. Okay. Creeper in the face.